What's going on, guys? We are back with another video. We have the Cobra pulled in, and we got my good friend Nick, and we're going to be doing something that's actually kind of been in the plans for a while. We were solid axle swapping the Cobra. It kind of got delayed with a lot of different things, and this thing's actually been daily driven for a while. You can see the brake dust on the front wheels. So we are doing the swap today. The reason why we're doing the swap is this car's an automatic. It's primarily a straight line car. Having the IRS there, really just, it's gonna result in me breaking it and using the car how I am. So we decided to do a little bit of a trade. Nick got a built solid axle over here. We'll show you that. So right here is a 373 spool built solid axle with 35 spline axles. This is what's gonna be going in the Cobra. So some people might be saying, you know, why would you go with a spool? Why would you do this? Why would you swap it? For what I want to do with the car, this just makes the most sense. We also have a load of brand new UPR suspension. That's an anti-roll bar there. We got some strange single adjustable shocks. We have UPR upper and lower control arms, and we're going to go with stock springs. We're going to cut a coil off of those. And we got some Cobra brakes right there. Cobra calipers, at least. And I think we also have some new bushings for the axle. So this thing should be ready to go and drop it in. Nick is going to be putting the IRS out of this car into his 03 GT, yep, Centennial Edition car. And he's making a lot of different changes to that, which is going to be interesting. So I'm excited to see it. If you don't know, this car is coyote swapped. It is, in fact, faster than my 700 wheel horsepower Terminator is, for all the haters. And it's a lot of fun, and it's a really good daily driver too. It drives super good, the heat works, AC works. So I really do like this car. And I haven't been filming too much on it because it just works. Even if you're not like beating on it and racing on it, it drives great. I wanted to interrupt this video real quick to give you a message from our sponsor, Dirt Legal. Dirt Legal offers a variety of services, including vehicle registration for various different race cars and different things. You can title things out of state if you're trying to avoid some sort of emission or inspection testing. Stuff like this, Crown Vic. Now, luckily, I am in Florida, so something like this we could register. But if you're in a state that is not going to approve this, you could go ahead and get a registration like Montana or Florida or something like that. Dirt Legal takes all the hassle and all the BS out of going to register a car out of state. They do it all for you, and you don't have to do a thing. Go on their website and you'll be able to fill out the info and get the process started. For the race cars, I think is a pretty cool fit for a sponsor for the channel. So let's get back over to the video. Check out the link in the description down below. It looks pretty good.
Dry rotted on the bearings or bushings.
Yeah.
It's nothing crazy. Needs handling for sure.
A lot of these usually this one is usually gone, so that looks pretty good. The car is still like low mileage. It's like 60,000-70,000 miles.
There's no difference between the vert and the coupe IRS, right?
No. I heard springs might be different, but it doesn't really matter.
Convertibles sit higher, I think, or they have more spring in them.
Yeah.
For the weight.
Yeah,
Yeah, that wasn't even bad. That was fucking easy. That was like as easy as a same solid axle.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've taken one of these out.
Well, it didn't take us that long. We swapped the one in my Cobra on the ground.
That's right.
We did that and the tank at the same time. Too. Yeah. So.
I forgot we took that out before we traded it.
Yep.
The car got all sorts of molested before we took it back.
Now she's rotting in the field.
Turned into that.
All right, so obviously we got the IRS out. We're setting up our new UPR control arms. I use UPR in pretty much most of my SN, Fox, 99 to 04 stuff. Works quite well. So we went with the race series. We are gonna get a little bit more noise with this kind of solid bushing style. But I ran this on Turdzilla back in the day, and I don't think the noise is too crazy. Yours is solid too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the noise is not too crazy. Your fuel pump's louder than your suspension noise,
my car.
which is all changing. Are you cutting out the back of that new edge today too?
If not today, I'll get to it.
Yeah.
For sure, because I do want to try to...
I mean, I have Sawzall stuff and whatever here. I would recommend getting it before John just starts crushing things.
I need a cutoff wheel because I cut mine all the way up to here. I cut all this out and made a big plate steel sheet in there and put a fuel cell in it like an idiot.
So we have the complete assembly. I think we grabbed some brake lines out of a different car. We got some brakes. These are off a 98 Cobra. I think these are GT rotors, just pretty standard stuff. Yep. And all the new UPR suspension. So pretty much just bolted in. It's pretty cool. And you just bolt in a solid axle.
Yeah, easier than taking out the IRS.
So there's been some little odds and ends we had to go retrieve off of some Freedom Parts Outlet cars, which makes this really easy. Normally I would have had to go to a like pick and pull and find these little odds and ends, like the exhaust brackets.
GT hangers.
Yeah, GT hangers right there. There were also some rear brake lines that we had to snag off of one of the cars. Some little hardware. So certain things have really come into play there. So a little shout out to Freedom Parts Outlet if you guys need anything. I got random stuff, even bolts. Sometimes it's hard to find bolts.
Hey, these. Try finding those somewhere.
Yeah, just pulled it off the Mach 1. So this is the new exhaust. We got a pipes violator solid axle catback. This came off of that Vortec SN95. So that's what we're gonna be doing here. Should work out pretty well. Don't know what it's gonna sound like, but I would imagine somewhat similar to the Magnet Flow, maybe a little bit louder. I guess we'll see. It sounds like a Cobra.
Yeah. Sleeper.
It does not sound coyote. That's cool.
I like it.
back seats in there, it'll still off a lot of noise. But I don't hear any whine.
No.
I mean, we got all solid bushings. Yeah. It's all solid bushing, so that's just axle noise, really.
You will hear something no matter what. Having the hind joints in there, and the anti-roll bar.
Yep.
And the fact that it's turning 35 spline axles.
Yeah.
One coil cut.
I think the ride height's pretty good.
18 will fill it too.
Yeah. So, if you guys need a rear end built,
yes, sir.
I think that's pretty good. Really, other than putting the
IRS swap to an SRA, all you Cobra guys.
Yeah, we did it same day, from running and driving all the way up to running and driving. On a Sunday. So make sure you hit the like button down below. Leave a comment, let us know what you think, and hopefully we'll be getting back to racing this soon. It's been in daily driver status and still going back to daily driver status. Ashley's been driving it since
pressure wash the underside of that thing.
Yeah, since the BMW just was unreliable. This has been significantly more reliable. But yeah, like the video, comment, check out Nick's page, Florida Auto Surgeons. You can build your rear end, you can swap it, you can do all that stuff. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.